Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Darla Lucian from Darla Lucian Studios, and I'm here today to work on our December daily. I am hoping to get 3 days done, yes 3, and that will catch me right up to today, because I'm recording it a little bit in advance, and or I guess I'm not recording it in advance, I am posting them a little bit later, a little bit scattered. Anyway, before we get going, I just want to say thanks for stopping by, and if you just smash the like button, I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you want to catch the next video, hit the notification bell, and definitely comment. I would love to hear what kind of Christmas traditions that you have that you are still celebrating this year, or something that you've adapted because, hey, it's 2020 and we're all adapting. And please share with somebody else who is crafty like we are, and would appreciate probably popping by and getting some cool ideas. Now, I don't say that all the ideas I do are my own, because trust me, I love watching videos too, and I love getting great ideas. Anyway, let's get going. So we are on the 19th. So I have some ideas tucked in here. Oh, I wanted to show you this. So from the 16th, remember how we had some things that needed to dry? So this little guy is dry now. Oh, and he's stuck in there. There we go. So he's dry, and I haven't had a chance to write on these guys yet, but I decided to do an extra journaling card. So I have these ones in my shop, just the cards, that is the bases, and then I decorated them for this journal. So this one has this little sticker dude that my daughter created on it, because this was the day we saw Santa. So these are just kind of all tucked in like this. This is our dude. And then this is how that journaling card turned out. Now I have these journaling cards in my shop too. They're all part of a kit, but we had decoupaged, or podged, sorry, a napkin on top. And since we had gone and seen Christmas lights that day, I just thought that was perfect when I saw that napkin. So I definitely have some journaling to catch up on for sure. All right. Oh, and I guess you noticed that I put those little guys across the top too. So a little extra bling. So there's my Santa one. And then this is the ones that we did the last time. I still haven't thought about what I want to do on this page, so I am just leaving it. You know me. I will come back to it once I have a great idea. I don't want to mess it up. All right, so we're on the 19th. So this little guy was clipped on here. I'm going to take these little clips off. These are all my ideas for the next one. And it doesn't really matter that it's all bulky, because we're actually going to take this part right out. So I wanted to be able to have this removable, so I might just attach it with a paper clip or something. I haven't completely decided that yet. But I wanted to be able to have the access to the word scramble here. That was part of the junk journal. So this junk journal is one of a collection, and I have made 13 this season. And so this one is the first one, and then there is 12 more that are, some may still be available in my Etsy shop. So you can check the link below. I'm going to post a link, and you can check it out. Also, some of these tags and things that I'm talking to you about, if they're not up in my store yet, they're coming soon. And so just stay frosty and you'll be able to get one. So I had already kind of collaged on this page. So this was wrapping paper, which was really flimsy. Pretty, but flimsy. And so I decided to collage on the back in neutrals, kind of gold and neutral colors. I don't know if you can tell, this one actually has maybe not as obvious on the camera, but it has a bit of a shine to it. Anyway, so my thought was I would just put this 19 right on the page, and then we can get working on this. All right, so get my glue book. This is just paper on paper, so I am grabbing my glue stick, which has migrated. It's funny how that happens at times. Oh, you know what, let's just get that out of the way. We're going to need some elbow space today. So I hope you guys are having a great holiday season. I know that time right up to the holidays is always such a busy time usually, but it just seems a little different this year. I think everything is just a little more pared down, and I don't know, I feel like we're already pretty much ready. My daughter will do a bit more baking. We never can do the baking too far ahead because it won't last till Christmas. I don't know about you, but our family raids the freezer even if I freeze things, so there's just no point. Oh, and I need to put this on somewhere, and I put it right in the middle. I forgot to figure out what I was going to do with this guy. This is the little piece that my kiddos turned over, so it was the 19th, so it would have been Rachel, because she's the odd birthday this year. Now I'm just wondering, sorry, I just got to grab my papers here. See what we see. Don't actually need that big of a piece. Do I have any of that stuff on there? I do not. There's a scrap. I wonder what that'll look like on here. Well, that looks fabulous on there, I think. I think I want to even that top out just a little. All right. There we go. Yeah, it was just a little off. And nothing drives me more crazy than things being just slightly off. Okay. Yeah, I really like this lace pattern, so I want to keep some of that, and I want to keep the lace pattern on this side. So I am going to cut. I'm going to cut like to here. Make it really big. Let's try that. And then I'm going to see, I used antiquing or something scissors, I think I used on that. Where is it? Let's give that a try. Yeah, the antique scissors from the Creative Memory Collection. I don't know if anybody else has like a whole set of these, but I absolutely adore these decorative scissors because it just adds a little interest without a huge amount of fuss. And then it's pretty great. All right, let's see. How did that turn out? For some reason I wanted it on that side. Yeah, I like that. That suits right there, doesn't it? Yeah, I think so. All right, so let's do this top to bottom. My children are making supper, tidying up in my kitchen, so you might hear them in the background a little bit. Whoops. Okay. Let's see. All right. Now let's do this next piece. Okay. Put that right in the middle, and I'll just journal around it. I like how that's neutral. And it just stands out a little. Oh, you know what? It's a little crooked, and I notice it now that it's glued down. Oh no. Let's see. There we go. Will it stick? Nope, I'm going to have to re-glue that one. Alright. I'm glad I grabbed it before it was totally permanently pressed on there. Try to line this up. Just double check. I noticed it on this side, so. Alright, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to move this off to the side. Boy, it's starting to get pretty chunky. Of course, I do have things just kind of jammed in for some different ideas that I had for later on. All right, so this is just like a piece of scrapbooking paper. And I loved that it said home, together, fireplace, welcome, our gang. I think it says your feet and love, so I don't know who made this paper. Maybe they had a foot fetish, and family quilt. Anyway, I thought it was great, and that was the page that I didn't want to glue anything down on, if you remember, because of that word scramble. And so I thought, well, this is kind of fun because I could take it out and I'd be able to see all the words all the way across. And anyway, so then I'm like, okay, but this is blank inside, and I mean, lots of journaling space. Like, that's awesome. However, what are we going to do to make it fancy? So then I pulled out, I got a Christmas card with a cute little Christmas postage stamp. So I thought I might I might put that in. That's definitely going to need to be matted. There's this Joy to the World sticker, which I really like. And then there's these other different kinds of things. So some different options. And then of course there's always ribbon, lace, that sort of deal. So let's just see what we got going on over here. I have a whole bucket of different kinds of things. There's some gold there that might be okay. How long is that? Not very long, but that might work. Let's see, what else do we have in here? There's the green. There's this bead stuff, but I don't think I want beads in there because, oh, there's a little piece of red. Who knows, that might work. There's a little piece of silver. There's a little piece of white. Look at all these little bits we have. Another piece of white. I'm going to use this gold on the next page. That's why I'm not pulling that one out. Let's see. Some of my crocheted laces that I have in here. What else is in here? Anything good? What's at the bottom? Oh, there's more gold. And there's this glittery green. Maybe that. I haven't used that yet anywhere. There's this blue in there. I think I actually have used that one. Oh, there's a thing of red choices. Let's pull that baby out. Let's see, there's some more red choices, but those aren't the shades that I want. Ooh, and then there's some green choices. That actually has that same green that's on that roll. And there's some red choices on there that could work. Alright, so I'm going to put this one back because I think that, oh, isn't it the same shade? Maybe it's not the same shade. Oh, it's close enough. I'm not going to fuss about the difference between that. Okay. Alright, so I always like just kind of getting a little bit of an idea of what we could do and then kind of going from there. Alright, so let's see. Oh, we want to put this on something. So do we want to use red or do we want to use green? Because white obviously isn't going to work. Let's see, I still have some different shades of green there. How about a red? Take a look at that. Sorry, I should bring some of these closer to where you are so that you can see too. Alright, so we have some red. We have this fancy red. Look at this funny cat. I am determined I'm going to put him in here somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm still hanging on to him. Alright, so that's the paper that we just used. There's some bits and pieces. Bits and pieces of green, which are very small. So those are not going to work. Oh, here's some cards that I'm working on coloring. Always have something in process. Somehow that got stuck in. So this is that velvety paper, which I really like. And then this is going to be used on the next page or two, so I don't want to use that. This might be fun, though. And this would be too hard to glue onto, I think. Let's see what we got in here. That's the other side of this. Ah, okay. I was wondering why pizza made it in here. There's just kind of plain cardstock. And then here's all these little bits and pieces. Alright, where's my... Let's do what I've heard some people call auditioning. So, that's actually pretty great. let's put that in the probably pile. This little scrap is probably a little too small. That's just a little too narrow. That's okay, but just okay. Let's see. If we cut that down a little, it might be okay. Put that one in the maybe pile there. Isn't that pretty? Not for this, but so pretty. Then we have some different kind of bits of collage-y stuff. That's not horrible either, actually. I kind of like that. And then this one has a verse on, which is kind of nice. Well, maybe for this page then. So this other piece was going up and down, or I could get it going this way. I like up and down better, I think. Oh, there's this green. That's all right too. I'm thinking this white is probably, white background is probably, yeah, too boring. Oh, there's some more stickers. Where did my word stickers go? Because I really will need them here. There's this piece, too small. Oh, there's some more of this stuff. It's too small. So you see, you just kind of try it out and just see what you think. Oh, again, too small. Here's some more of that great paper that I like so much. Just about out. I'm trying not to hoard it because I like it so much. Well, that's interesting too. Maybe. Yeah, I really like the stripes going up and down better. But I think that red one that I discovered first is actually probably my favorite so far. Alright, so let's just shift this stuff off to the side. Oh, no, it covers up too much of the pattern. So this is kind of, these are the bits that have gotten smaller and smaller and smaller, and eventually they'll just be collage bits. Because that's how it goes. Oh, that's a really nice piece. That could be possibly used somewhere. I need something stiff for a project later. I think I will take this and put that with my journal so that I remember that I need that. Ka-chunk. Alright, I even put it in the right page. Wowzers, hey? Isn't that pretty? It's another one of my favorite ones. I'm just about out of that. Okay. Let's see, what do we got here? I think we're down to the nitty-gritty stuff now. Oops. So, what else do we have in here? We have some of this plaid, which I really like. Oh, some more of that lacy paper. What does the plaid look like? The plaid is alright, but I think not this time. And this too, not this time. And that, maybe. Alright. I think we have enough to get an idea of what we want to do here. Alright, so I'm just going to move this stuff off. Alright. Oh, another little piece of something can go back with you guys too. Alright, so what are we going to do? This is the fun part. We got to figure this out. Do you have Christmas carols going through your head? Because I swear to you, that is all my head is doing these days. And we haven't even actually had that many playing. Although we did do a shopping run recently, I guess. And we did listen to Christmas carols on the way. Do I like that there? Just feels cut off. What if I put it here? See, it's just too big for this fold, you see? So, potentially, what if we just put it this way and the writing space would go this way? I mean, that could be. I like how it sits on there better. I don't want to fold through the middle, if you know what I mean. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to give this just a little trim. And now I'm thinking a lot more of those pieces could have fit this guy, but that's okay. We still have plenty of choices here. I'm just going to toss this stuff in the trash. Or I'm going to stick to all my ribbons. Okay. Alright, so there's that. And I was still thinking I wanted to put this on somewhere. And I was thinking, like, because it says, "Behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people," I was thinking this is really appropriate on this page with the joy to the world. But we could just put the joy to the world down on here. I think it's a vellum sticker. Let me just double check. Yeah, well, it's not a vellum exactly, but it's clear except for the writing, which looks like kind of like a ribbon, which gives me an idea. What if we ran a piece of ribbon across? And then, can we see it? No, we can't see it through that one. What about the red? Joy to the world. That does look pretty. What about this red? I like this red even better. And it's not wired, so that's helpful. Maybe that's better. Okay. Let's do that. Alright, so I need my fabric scissors for this guy. What if I do that? Okay, so I still need to mat him. So before I get all excited about what I'm doing on here, I need to put a mat under him. And now we're doing red. It makes me want to choose green, maybe. What does that look like? That's alright. Now what if we did more with the planty kind of thing? So now I'm changing my mind on the green and just saying, but what if we did plants? In the corner. Joy to the world comes here. And this little guy is just, well, he'd be floating. Which way do these flowers go? I think they actually go this way. That's making more sense with this. Okay. So, what if that postage stamp goes up in the corner on the side it belongs on? line this up here. I like that. I feel like Joy to the World might need something behind it, though. I think the red would disappear on there. Let's just take a look. I don't want to take it all the way off. Just want to see. Oh, it's actually not bad. Okay, well that's good news. That gives us a bit more options. Okay, so do we want this green? Or do we want a bigger piece and have it come right across? Oh, I kind of like that. What if we did a kind of a collage-y thing? Okay, like that, like that. That on there. That there. And then now what are we doing with the bottom here? Now we're down to this thing, which is just, you know, it's just a little this. It's a little too small. But maybe we keep going with the collage-y idea. What if we just do that? Let's just go with the collage-y idea, huh? So this time I am ripping it so that this part doesn't have the white showing. So let's alternate the corner that the holly is in to balance that out. Okay, and I'm going to take off this bottom part that looks collage-y already, because we're totally owning the collage-y bits this time. Okay. So then we need more collage-y bits to come across the bottom. Okay. Let's see. Rachel, I'm filming.
Sorry, it's just baby.
All right. Like that. Okay, so I actually don't mind this, but now I'm feeling like let's just finish making a frame right around the edge. You know what? I saw Gail Augustinelli do that on her video, and it looked really great. So I think I'm going to keep going with collaging bits. So now we're back to the smaller bits. All right, you guys, all you rejects, you can come back here now. Let's see. Maybe some of this guy. So I'm just keeping the one side straight, right? Because we want it to be flush with the edge. I haven't used any of this yet. Something like that. Are we close? Close-ish. Okay, and then what are we going to put here? I think we should put a pattern paper there. But which pattern? Oh. Want to put a little bit of, would this work? I think so. that. Let's bring it down just a smidge on that side. You know what? I kind of like it like that. All right. So, I think this is looking great. All right, let me get all this other stuff out of the way. And well, let's get the glue book in here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to put some of this on somewhere, or some ribbon on somewhere. So I'm just going to keep my fabric scissors handy. All right. Boy, it's amazing how much stuff, when you're collaging, how much stuff comes out to play. All right. So let's start with, I'm going to take the sticker off of here for now. Okay, let's start with this piece because I think it's kind of the bottom one of all of them. I'll put that on later too. All right. So just kind of work, whichever ones you decided were going to be tucked under, they have to be done first. You kind of have to sneak them out. And then sneak them back in. So this one is on top of that little green guy. So this little green guy is going to go next, I think. All right. Oh, goodness. Getting all stickied up here. Okay, I'm just trying to line up right to the edge. So these guys are going to be over the edge a little bit, but I don't mind that at all. That works for me. Alrighty. Right to the corner here. It helps to use a corner in the corner. Keeps things more equal, I guess. There we go. That's going to be the best it's going to be. Okay, let's keep working our way down here. I really like this cute little pattern paper. It's pretty. All right. Let's see, what are we going to do with this? Right to there. I think just a little overlap. All right, then let's do this one next. Good. I have so much red and green in my crafting studio right now. It is ridiculous. And it's going to be like that for like another week or so. But it's kind of funny how different it will look in a week. I'll be switching to doing some winter journals. And just between you and me, I've been working on my daughter's journal, a mermaid journal. And when I have it at a certain stage, I'll actually make a video to show you guys. I'm pretty thrilled with what it's looking like, but it's for a gift for her Christmas. So I gotta get it finished, which is why I have a whole bunch of things that I am working on right now. All right. Rachel, you're just going to have to wait another 5 minutes or so. I am not getting as much done today as I thought because of the collaging bit here. But the other ones are actually pretty straightforward. So, all right, now let's put this on. Okay. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Sticker. Do you feel it? Do you feel the power? We're almost to the end here. Okay. Oh yeah, I like how that looks. That looks great. Alright, so I'm going to let this dry and then I'll fold here because I do not want this part coming up. So it's going to go over on I have an ironing board behind me to put all my things on to dry. I have wax paper all along there so that it can stay good. Alright. Can you help the kids with supper? Because apparently there's issues. They're supposed to be making Caesar salad and pizza. Alright, so this is where it's clipping in. So here we are on page 20. So I have a couple of things that I know I was planning on doing. And one is to cover this stitching line here with a little glue and put this rickrack on. So you remember how I said, oh, I'm going to use that on a different page, and I couldn't remember if it was the next one, and it is in fact. So let's use tacky glue because this is not a smooth surface, plus rickrack is not paper. It does not like to glue down. Even with tacky glue, it's kind of, how can we say, a little ornery maybe is a good word. Alright. Rickrack, where'd you go? Oh, right in front of me. Right where I couldn't see. Okay, and I'm going to use some clips probably, because, like I said, rickrack is annoying. Okay. It's pretty annoying. Little joke. Okay, now what's going on there? Alright, you know what? I'm just going to start with the whole clipping thing, and then we'll sort out the twisty bits in a second. It's like I need an extra hand here. Can anybody reach through the screen and give me a hand? Honestly. Oh, bedroom, please. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Alright. So I am going to use my fabric scissors and snip that off right now. And that can go in my tiny little bits pile. Alright. Clippity clip. And then we're going to clip a little bit on the way all along here. So this lace is going to be fine. But I do not want the lace on this side, so got to make sure that it gets out of the way to glue these guys down. Alright, then I made this little sack out of Christmas wrap. Oh, this isn't for this page. And this card from my collection from my shop is going to go right in there. And I need the 20th. Where's the guy for the 20th? There he is. I think we want him on here, don't we? Yep, I do. 20th. And I do not know what happened to my 0 center. And he's not here right now, so I'm sure I will find him in a minute. But, let's see. So the other thing I could do, the other thing I was thinking was putting him just right up there. I kind of did a mix and match this time. Alrighty. Or I could put this guy up there. And that would be fine too. And put this mix match right there. I actually kind of like that better. And then I don't even need to mat him. I like him just the way he is. So let's glue him down. Really, I don't want him over the edge and just having a hard time seeing up there without putting my head right in your way here. Okay. I'm going to glue these guys on. This one I think I'll have to do with tacky glue because that's actually Christmas card. That's there. And then I'm going to put these just on a little wonky to kind of get that whole wonky vibe happening. There we go. All right. Good thing I'm just about videoing. My family, I think, is at their limit of being quiet. Okay. And then I'm going to glue this on. And because it's going in and out, like it's going to have things going in and out of it, I'm going to secure it with using tacky glue here. And I could make this a pocket, but we've already got quite a few pockets in here. And I don't actually need that much writing space for this particular day. I think that the white tag is going to be more than sufficient for this day. So I'm going to put it up just slightly, actually over. There we go. And I wanted to use some of these gifts. They're like, you can get them from Dollarama or someplace. I can't remember quite where I got them. Anyway, I thought they were fun. And you know, the wise man brings gifts, right? So I thought I need a different shape one. Yeah, tall and skinny, this one here. All right, good. That's those guys. All right, so then the tag. So with this tag, I was thinking that we could put something on here. Maybe some words. And then I have some stickers. I don't know if any of these would be appropriate though. These are all pretty Santa-y. Doesn't really go with Glory to God in the Highest. So maybe not Glory to God in the Highest. Then maybe what we do is put on one of these fun ones because it's kind of just a fun page. What if we put Santa with his sack because we had the presents across the bottom? That might work. Now, can I get him off here without tearing him? These, I don't even know what to call them, these kind of stickers like to tear very, very easily. Oh, holding my breath. Good thing about stickers is you can always stick it back together if you need to. But in this case, we didn't need to, so hooray. Alright, so let's just stick him on. He is going to be super sticky, so we're not going to worry about gluing him. And then we need a little something for the top. Ooh. Green ribbon, I'm thinking. What about this fun green? Remember this? Yep. I think we're going to do this one. Where's the end? Gotta be here somewhere. There we go. Alright. Okay. So on this one I'm going to go front to back. Make the loop. Pull my little ends through and pull. There we go. This organza stuff doesn't always like holding on. I might put a dot of glue on there eventually. Alright. There we go. Well, I like how that looks. I don't even mind that that's missing right now. Okay, and then this one is the 21st. Oh, here's my other words. Okay, so I had some different ideas here. I've stapled the bottom on this one. And where did I just lost my number. Didn't I? 21. Where's the 2? It's gone. I honestly have no idea. It was just on here. Oh, there it is. I'll be fine. I'll breathe. Okay. So I was thinking of using this card because it's very thick. And that's going to solve one of the problems that I was having because I want to stick this so it's sticking out. Okay. About like so. Let's put this in my slicer and dicer. Okay, there's an extra piece there. Alright. So the camel is... Oh, please don't tell me I misplaced my 2 already again. Okay. My camel is the 21st. So let's do top to bottom. Here we go. Well, it sure doesn't want to stick down over there. Why are we having an issue? Is it just not wanting to stick to this paper? That could be. This paper isn't exactly papery, toothy surface. This one has a little bit of a sheen to it. And that might be why my glue is giving me a bit of grief. Alrighty. So like that. And then see I have the staple here, so I wanted to cover it. But I wanted to kind of have the camel so that it's actually poking out, kind of like a tab. So I think I'm going to glue this down with tacky glue. Because you know tacky glue is the stuff for things that are going to be flexing. Okay. I like that kind of edge there. Alright, and then I was just going to put these numbers right, tuck them right in there. That's what my thought was anyway. Let's see. The 2. And the 1. Good. Alright, and then over to this side. So, let's decorate this little tag that I have tucked in there. So let's use some of these, I think. Drummer boy. And a bow. And tuck it in. This is just an altered playing card. And then this fancy bow, I think we'll put at the top here. I was thinking about putting some words somewhere. How about right here? Because our tab goes over that direction. Alright, so now I just want to, I think, glue the top part of this down. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with this, but I think I'm just going to glue it down. So a little tacky glue goes a long way, like that. And I definitely will need to hold it down just a minute. All right, well, you got me here holding this down, but we're just about to 50 minutes, so I am going to let you go. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Definitely comment and tell me some of the Christmas traditions that you guys keep. You know, one of the ones that we do is just this turning over of the calendar, and the kids and I went Christmas shopping together, which I think is starting to become more of a thing now that they're getting older. So take care. Thanks everybody for stopping by.